Alright, recording data structure and algorithm Saturday. We are going to try to solve this challenge. We are trying to get a function. We are trying to make a function that will be named is prime. It should take a number as an argument, and the function should return a boolean that returns true or false whether or not the given number is a prime number. Okay, what is a prime number? A prime number is a number that is only divisible by two distinct numbers, 1 and itself. Okay, then we have an example here. For example, 7. 7 is a prime number because it can only be divisible by 1 and 7. Another example, for 6 is not a prime number because it's divisible by a lot of numbers. Okay, you can assume that the input number is a positive number, so it can't be negative. Okay, let's start this. So we're just gonna do a pseudocoding really quick. We are going to define a function named is underscore prime. Then it should take an argument. It should take a number as an argument. If I can only type. Okay, then we want, this is the result that we want. We want a boolean indicating whether a number is prime. Okay, so in between, what are we going to do? So when we defined a prime number, we know that it has to be two distinct numbers. So anything below 2 cannot be a prime number, because 1 has only one prime number, 1 in itself, so it's only 1. Then 0, it can only do 0, right? So we can create an if statement for that. If number is below 2, return false. Okay, then if we're gonna create another if statement, if number is greater than 2, we are going to do a for loop. We got a for loop through from 2, because that's where we're gonna start, to the number. So let's say we have 6. We are going to for loop from 2 to then 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's gonna ask, our line of thought here is to check if 2 is divisible by 6, if 3 is divisible, if 2 is divisible inside 6, if 3 is divisible, if 4, then 5, then 6 itself. Okay, so we are going to do that. So for that, we are going to use a modulo. While we're looping it, we're going to ask modulo to check if number iterated is divisible by number argument. So yep. So okay, so if it's divisible, then we are gonna return false. If iterated number, if there is divisibility, return false. If there is no divisibility, return true. Okay. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? We are gonna go through them one by one. Okay. So here we're gonna define the function named is prime. So def is underscore prime. and then we are going to take in an argument that is a number, and then we are going to create here an if statement. So if n is less than 2, we already set that to return false, but here we have to have a capital letter. Okay, and then next is another if statement. If n is greater than 2, what's going to happen is we are going to do a for loop to the 2 to the n numbers for I. So we're going to iterate in range starting from 2 to n. Okay. Then we're going to create a modulo to check if the number we iterated is divisible by the number of arguments. If the iterated number is divisible to the number argument, okay, we're going to just fix our English here. For I in range 2, if n is modulo I, which means if our number n is divided by I, does it have a remainder of 0? If it does, it means that it is divisible. I is divisible in n, which means it's not. We're going to return we are going to return false, because it has more than one divisibility, so it can't be a prime number. Okay, then if it doesn't have any other divisibility, then we have to return true. This is where we're at right now. Then we are going to check it out. We want to return Boolean tests, and is equals to 0. Okay, we forgot a colon here. We are going to test it again. Okay, we passed. Let's go. Okay, here we are going to check. If we want to do a check, we can do tests underscore numbers equals any numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that one. And then we are going to iterate for number in test numbers, test underscore numbers. We are going to do a result equals is prime. So we are going to take in the function is prime. Then we are going to take each number right here. So here we go. We are going to take each number. We're going to for loop inside those test numbers. This is the iterable. This is the list of numbers. So for each number in here, we are going to check if it's a prime number or not. And then we are going to have a result. That is our result right here. So we are going to print using our f string, where we're going to interpolate. So if the number, number again is each number here. So for each number, is it prime? Is prime. We are going to do that one. Then we are going to get the result. Result will be the Boolean. If it's true or not, it's going to tell us whether we got a Boolean, or if we got a prime number or not. Okay, we are going to run it. Expected. Okay, we forgot another colon here, and let's run it again. File test number line 19 this should be equals. Okay, and there you go. Those are our numbers, and here it's telling us our function is working, and it's telling if it's a prime number or not. Okay, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye.